Hi Sagittarius, this is Patty Boyle at the Healing Room. I apologize that these readings are late. I had done the first half of the zodiac signs for January 15th through the 31st, and then I had something happen and it was unavoidable, and unfortunately I couldn't get back online. So your reading is going to be from January 29th through February 15th. Okay, and it's just a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising. And anything that resonates, hang on to. Anything that doesn't, just toss out. Okay? So let's get right to it. So the first card I pulled was the King of Swords. It was in reverse. So I feel like there's things in your life right now that you are aware of, that you want to speak your mind, but you're kind of afraid to communicate. You're afraid you might lose a relationship, or because also the Eight of Wands was in reverse. Now that means kind of a lack of communication. But I feel like deep down you want to express yourself to somebody. Now, whether this be somebody you're interested in. Again, this is a general reading, so I'm going to hit all the options. It could be somebody you're interested in that you're kind of afraid to approach because maybe you've not had great luck in relationships before, because I did get the Four of Cups also. And the Four of Cups means past relationships that left you kind of feeling insecure about future ones. So this could have to do with romance. This could also have to do with moving forward with a business, a new business, a new creative project maybe that you have to show the world. But there is some trepidation about moving forward with something and not expressing that you want to do so. Okay? So I'm letting you know that you should say it. Okay? Now, Sagittarius, you guys are known for your honesty. Sometimes it's a little rough, but you know what? In the end, it's for the highest good. When the dust settles, people have to know the truth. People have to know everyone's truth. So this is encouraging you to speak your truth, because I did more of a clarifier on the two cards and I got the Ace of Swords. Because once you do speak your truth about whatever this is, whether it's, again, this could be you connecting with somebody. This could be you saying, listen, we don't work anymore. It's time to end it. Or this could be, looking at somebody being like, listen, let's go into a partnership together, or start our own business. Or maybe it's you just making a phone call being like, listen, I want to rent this space because I want to start a new business, and taking the first move to do so. Okay? So again, I'm giving you all the options. I kind of have the feeling you guys are dealing with new business and new career, and bringing in new love. Okay? Because I got the Tower card, which is always new beginnings, and I kind of got a number of, I have cards that indicate pulling in a partner, and I also got cards that signify starting a new enterprise or creative project. So I feel like you guys will be doing both. It's not an easy month because we got the Tower. This means that something that no longer serves you, or a lot of things that no longer serve you, are going to be leaving your life. So you already know what they are, I'm sure. And maybe you've been hanging on because it's familiar. But I'm just here to tell you that, it's not helping your growth, okay? When I clarified the Tower card, I got Temperance. So whatever you feel like, you've been overdoing, Temperance is the card of balance. Maybe you're somebody who, works at a job that pays the bills, and they have you working like 12-hour days, 14-hour days, and you're like, oh my gosh, is this it? And this is basically saying Temperance, this is going to bring you to balance, because there's been some imbalances. And a part of you wants to break free anyway, especially Sagittarius. You guys have that energy of freedom, because I also got the Fool card, which is about freedom, trusting the universe. This is like you guys, you guys trust the universe. Like, don't worry, money will be there if I need it. Don't worry. A house will be there if I need it. Don't worry, a job will be there if I need it. And to be honest with you, it serves you. And it's a wonderful trait. And that's what I feel like. I feel like you're in the process of leaving something old for something that's so much better, that's going to make you feel balanced. Okay? Again, the Four of Cups signifies something new coming in. This definitely a lot of times signifies a relationship that's being offered to you at this time. But because you've had past hurts, you're like, I don't know, like maybe this person, I don't want to be used again, or I don't want to feel like, a fool, and again, this was reversed. Maybe, you're afraid to say yes. I'm here to tell you, like, this is a gift from God. This is the, Ace of Cups, the hand of God coming through with a gift, and it's in the form of love. It could also be in the form of creativity, because cups signify energy of the heart, which also encompasses creativity, creative projects. So for those of you who aren't even close to interested in a relationship, it's time to get creative, okay? There's a lot of fear going on here. Knight of Pentacles. There's stuff that's new coming up that I feel like you have to take a leap of faith with the Fool card. The old familiar stuff is going to fall away. And it's not going to, that in-between limbo stage is scary. But I'm here to tell you, and this is what this card means. In the reverse, it means it's about to happen. That's how I read it. In the upright, it signifies you have all you need. You have all the gifts you need. Now you just have to trust yourself and move forward with them, right? Because these are two cards of not trusting what's ahead of you, but that's kind of against who you guys are. Like, that's, you might be in a weird place right now where you're like, gosh, I always take chances. Why am I so skittish right now? And I'm here to tell you, just go for it. It's going to work out, okay? I do get a lot of enterprise cards here, right? Maybe starting your own business, creative business, because of cups. So for those of you who aren't interested in coupling up, this is kind of the beginning of a new enterprise. It does also mean the beginning of a new relationship. It's kind of like, I think it's called a chuppah or whatever, and a wedding, a Jewish wedding, which signifies the beginning of a strong foundational beginning. It also means, again, because it's wands, the beginning of a new enterprise. And I got the King of Wands, who is like really super creative and like one of the entrepreneur cards in the deck. I also got the Emperor, which again, this is kind of just a stronger energy of the kings, the Emperor. And the Emperor is somebody who's highly knowledgeable, who has so much internal knowledge that people almost come to him as a consultant. You are, at this point in your life, don't be afraid to do that business or do that creative project. Put it out there, whether it's like, I want to show the world that, I can play guitar, or I can, maybe I want to start a business, maybe construction business, or maybe I want to start a business in, I don't know, anything creative. Because creative is just, it doesn't have to be like art. It doesn't have to be like paintings. It could be, creativity means making something from nothing. That's all it means. And right now, it's a prime time, because I also got the Hermit card, which means you could start a business even as maybe a spiritual consultant. Sagittarius, you guys are natural consultants. You just have it in you. You've had past lives where you just know stuff, where you've been to the top of the mountain, you got the downloads. And in this life, they're like, listen, you're the hermit. Come on down and let's talk one-on-one with some people, maybe as a soul coach, or like a life coach, somebody who helps, a spiritual coach. But I feel like you have so much knowledge. If you have been on the fence about moving forward with that spiritual business, please move forward with it. You've got all these green lights here. It's unbelievable, okay? You also have the Ace of Cups. So this is like wonderful. This is literally just an extension of this card. You see, the Four of Cups is saying, listen, the hand of God is coming. And that's what this card is. In the Rider-Waite, this actually is exactly what's on the card. But in this is called The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. It's a beautiful picture, but it's not exactly that. It's basically saying the hand of God is giving you a gift. This could be for both creativity and for love right now, because this card signifies both. Overflowing with creativity or overflowing with emotional attachment, So, let's see if there's anything else. I definitely feel like you guys should look into working with people on some level. I feel like you'd have great luck one-on-one, even if you wanted to not do one-on-one. If you wanted to go online, that's how it is right now anyway. You really can't do in-person one-on-ones. The one-on-ones are like what we're doing now on YouTube, Facebook Live, You could do email. You could do, Zoom, FaceTime. But I feel like you have a lot of knowledge to imbue and to help other people with. And right now people need you. I'm just saying, don't drag your feet. Because this is the card of, I'm dragging my feet because this is a little too unfamiliar. But this card, and this is the advice when I, learned tarot, my teacher was like, the advice you give when this card comes up is, don't be afraid, move, because inside of you have everything you need to make great success happen, okay? Page of Swords is feeling like, almost like, as Abraham Hicks would say, fighting for your limitations, kind of being like, you know what? You're kind of having a mental battle, like, I'm just not used to it, so maybe it's not going to work out. Is it going to be a waste of time? Kind of being on the defense, right? That's Page of Swords, is like kind of being on the defense, okay? So, in summary, I would say, time for new things. All right, new things. Now, I feel like this could be a new business, maybe any new creative project. I feel like one of your gifts is going to be to imbue your knowledge to people, whether that's going to be online, one-on-one, socially distanced, of course. But what you've done so far, it served you, but now it no longer does, okay? Whether this is a career. This could also be, now again, I don't want to confuse you and give you too many options, but because this is a general reading and there will be a number of people watching it, this could also mean a relationship that no longer serves you, okay? Because the Lover's card means either a union of people coming together, or it also means a decision about the union, right? It could mean, you know what, we don't work anymore. Because the Lover's card signifies a decision. It also signifies, a very close relationship. So I do feel like this might have to do with relationships for some of you. You may be reevaluating, like, maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe it's time for me to walk away with the Tower. Because something new and wonderful, a new relationship, is around the corner. The hand of God's giving you this gift. So don't be afraid about the limbo period, which is what you're in right now. Okay? Because the limbo period is going to lead you to great success. Okay? But it's going to be new success, the Four of Wands. Okay? So, again, the best advice I could give you is say yes to the new things that are coming towards you, and don't be fearful, because you have everything you need to make it work beautifully and to feel fulfilled. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. Wishing you the best of luck. Look forward to speaking to you the second half of February. Sending much love and light, and we will talk soon. Thanks.